focus of our work is to support communities out there by not necessarily zooming in or working on the ground, but actually working with organizations that are active within those communities. So we support them mainly in two ways. One, by giving them small-scale funding to enhance their work and support their activities, but also to help them with some capacity development where the need arises.
We learned quite a lot of information from our various other community foundation counterparts in the international arena, like in England, the Community Foundation Network, and also from the Charles Stewart Mott Foundation. And that information were compiled, and we established our own system of how to distribute grants and also how to account for those grants.
The foundation has a very strong emphasis on capacity building. Under that theme lies the development of leaders of the future. We would encourage leaders of organizations to come and attend training courses at the foundation, or we actually take the training courses to the communities.
Jeremy het gekom van die organisasie se kant af en ons bestuur gekom kapasiteit te gee. Ons het bestuurslede, gewone mense. And they haven't been trained to be in the management. Nou kom die organisasie van Asrek en hulle kom, they analyze what these people need to do. En dan, Asrek, sien ons agterna, die vergaderings verander.
We've realized at the West Coast Community Foundation that by focusing on needs and problems, it's not giving a lot of energy to anyone involved. So through the asset-based community development model or approach, we have a focus on the assets within communities whereby we encourage communities to work from what they have to get to where they want to be. Now can you use what you have as leverage to then get more opportunities into your communities. Our grant-making project over the last 2 years is focused very much on supporting young children or school-going children who are struggling with some kind of a disability. So last year we funded 2 young children, one from a high school and one from a primary school, who as we call under our project, learners with special educational needs. Our grant project also supported a boy with a hearing aid. He was struggling at school because he didn't have a hearing aid. So the foundation saw it fit to make a donation to his family for him to buy a hearing aid because the family is struggling as well.
Marcel Rousseau kon 'n gehoorapparaat kry. Hy was vir 'n hele lang tyd sonder 'n apparaat en daar kon geen spraakontwikkeling of leer plaasvind nie. En die vordering wat daar gebeur het sedert hy sy gehoortoestel gekry het is merkwaardig.
So through the My Machine project, we've realized that we can encourage young children to dream again. Because what we have found in our country is that such a lot of young people leave school because they might not fit in academically or otherwise. So the important thing that we saw a niche in is to get young people to dream about machines that ultimately can be built.
The initiative of the Youth Bank is that youngsters come up with fundraising initiatives in the community where they will then administer money that will go for projects in the community.
Ons begin met dit en dan gee ons 'n moontlikheid op. Maar hier het ons jong mense het nou kans. Om ons eie ding te doen, deurdat ons fondse in te samel, ons eie funksies te reël en fondse in te samel en op so 'n manier ons behoeftes aan te spreek.
What we found is that children or people in our country from different racial backgrounds or class backgrounds don't interact or socialize at all. So the South African Youth Leaders Network is one of the projects that the West Coast Community Foundation feel really strongly about supporting. We are hosting this network and we want to really make sure that we keep going and supporting the development of the network.
All these organizations have an interest in young people. So we've had events where they're playing soccer as a tool, and then our main theme in all these events was managing diversity. So we all came together and thought it would be nice to localize this event that we used to have and call it something and own it. So we've called it South African Youth Leaders Network.
The camp was good. But when we first came, we never knew it will be in this kind of environment. Because going to previous camps, we were staying in quite proper places. But coming over here, we're learning lessons like doing activities, getting to know other people. And the things with the activities that we've done, it's a learning lesson for us in life. So when we go through the stages, we know how to take charge of the scenarios.
So we have young people coming from 4 provinces: Gauteng, KwaZulu-Natal, Eastern Cape and the Western Cape. A total of 250 people coming together, and we do it over a 5-day period of time, where we have varied activities that they do together, form different teams, just to get them to interact.
It's showing us how to be independent and how to communicate with others. Everything's about teamwork, and sometimes you need to be all alone, like to think how to do these things. But everything we're doing here, it seems to be interesting, but some of them, they're tough.
Why we should invest in the youth is one of the most critical and crucial issues for me as an individual, but also for this institution. The youth is very important for us, not only for our future, but also to maintain that future in order for them to become proud of themselves and their communities, in order for them to turn the tide on poverty.